Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mrs. Sice. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning at home too. So, welcome to another assembly. It is a Monday morning, it's a chilly Monday morning, and unfortunately we didn't have any snow over the weekend. I think there was a little bit of a flurry, sleety flurry late last night, but I was really hoping that we might get some snow to enjoy a snow day just for a moment. But it says that it might come back next weekend, hands down, fingers crossed. So maybe we'll get a snow day. On the Isle of Wight it's quite rare to get a snow day, and when it comes it's really exciting, so let's hope it comes soon. So this is Trick Box Assembly, and Trick Box this week is what we call Super State. Has anyone had the lesson on Super State in year 5? What do you think it might mean, Super State? Turn to the person next to you, 30 seconds. What do you think it might mean, Super State? Matthew, don't get full sentences.
I think super state means a good state of mind, because sometimes when you say you have a state of mind, it could mean that you're good, you're thinking well, or you're not as happy inside yourself.
Do you know, Matthew, you're absolutely right. Well done. Super state means having a good state of mind, and it's also being able to control what's inside you to change that state of mind. So super state is definitely that. And there are times in our life when, now, in the future, there will be moments that we may be not having a super state of mind, but our mind may be wobbly, or it may be low, or it may not be in a good place. And it's being able to understand that, but then find the strength inside to make a more positive state of mind. And people do say very much that a super state, a positive state of mind, can change so much. From the moment that we wake up. Now you may think, oh no, that's not true, but it is. Actually, if you wake up in the morning and you wake up going, oh, it's another day at school, I don't want to go to school, I hate school, I don't want to be there, it's boring. Well, guess what? The school, you won't enjoy it because your state of mind has already started a negative day. So it's already got to start and try and get through the day in a negative way. But if you can change your state of mind, and even though you may wake up and go, oh, I'm at school. However, I'm going to see my friends at school. I think we've got science today. We're going to Mount Old Learning. We've got a great lunch. I think I'm going to do some of my sewing in school today, and I think things like that. And when I get home from school, Mum's going to do me a great tea, my favourite, pancakes. Then you can change your state of mind. Now I did this. I very much live off the weather, and I like the sunshine. I really like the sunshine, and actually the sunshine gives me a positive state of mind. So if I pull back the curtains and I see the sunshine, I suddenly feel, whoa, it's a great day, look at that sunshine. And I used to, before I used to go to bed, I used to watch the weather. The last thing that I saw on TV was the weather. Now sometimes the weather doesn't always say it's going to be super sunshine in the morning. So it often would say it's going to be rain or cold or windy, not the weather that makes me feel the best. And so I would go to bed feeling a negative state of mind even before I went to bed, because tomorrow's weather was not going to be sunny. And I would feel really like, oh, tomorrow's going to be raining again, it's going to be cloudy, it's going to be windy. So I would go to bed knowing that my next day was not going to be a super sunny day, and that would change my state of mind. So when I woke up in the morning, oh, it's raining, it's not sunny today. Where if I went in and it was sunny, the weather, another sunny, wow, yeah, great, another sunny day, I'll get up in the morning, I love the sunshine, I'll get out. So what I did was I stopped watching the weather before I went to bed at night, so that I didn't have that negative state of mind to go to bed and then wake up in the morning. So I still love the weather and I still love the sunshine. But every morning, and my husband tells me this, he thinks our weather is amazing. He says nowhere else in the world can we have such different weathers in one day or a week or those sorts of things. He loves the weather. I'm still a sunny person and I like the sun. But I take every moment when it comes that I look at the weather and I try and think positively that if it is raining, well, the plants and everyone needs rain. So I try and put a positive spin on it now, rather than thinking, oh, it's raining. So here is really important to have that positive state of mind. So that's just my example, that the weather impacts me and I change something so I didn't have that feeling in the morning. However, I would like to live in a sunny country where it's sunny every day. That would be me. Let's have a look at Mrs. Dominy's state of mind. If you're at home or in the classroom, you may want to just click on the video. It's on the home learning for the week and it's on the shared drive in school. If you can't see it on here, just click on the video now. We'll have a look at Mrs. Dominy and see what she says about a positive state of mind.
Hello Liaison, today's trick is called Super States, and you can see Drew thinking, wow, I'm really strong. And this trick is all about how our thoughts and our emotions can really impact on our body language to help us feel positive and strong. So I'm going to go through Super States in two parts. In this part, I'm going to draw out a little sort of cartoon picture to help you bring this trick to life. And then in part two, I'm going to have a go at the trick. When I have a go at the trick, this is something that you can try with a partner as well. So in the trick, I'll be having a go at thinking some really quite unhelpful thoughts and see how that impacts my body language and my strength. And then I'll be having a go at thinking some really, really, really helpful thoughts to see if this helps me feel really strong and to have some very confident body language and to feel strong in this part of my body, which is called the core. Okay, so let's have a look at the cartoon. After that, switch to the second video and we'll have a go at the trick. Okay, here we go. So I've drawn this out just in pencil and I'm going to go over it with a Sharpie to see if we can bring super states to life. So the trick is called Super States. Okay, and we mentioned it was all about emotions and feelings and thoughts and our body. So the first thing I'm going to draw is a bubble that's got some emotions in it. Emotions. Remember, emotions are our feelings. They can be helpful and they can be unhelpful. At the moment, we're thinking helpful feeling. So in this emotions bubble, I've just got a really confident, positive, happy face. Linked to these emotions are some positive thoughts. So whilst we're feeling those positive emotions, at the very same time, I write thoughts in here. At the very same time, I'm going to do 2 big ticks to represent that we're thinking really positive, helpful thoughts, such as believe in yourself, you can do it. Think about the time when you did that and you were really successful. I know you can do it again. So positive thoughts and emotions link together. And when we experience thoughts and emotions, what happens is they have an impact on our behaviour. So what we feel and what we think impacts on our body and our behaviour and how we feel. So in this example, because everything is positive and helpful, Drew is feeling really positive and really strong inside. And so his core, that's the middle part of your body, you can put your hand on your core, his core is feeling really, really, really strong, because everything about his feelings and his thought processes is supporting that positive, strong behaviour. And that leads to body language. Remember, that's the way our bodies show how we're feeling. His body language is what I would call up. He is standing tall and feeling strong because of those positive thoughts and feelings. On the flip side of that, if Drew, if in his emotions bubble, so this is going to be the same picture but with different thoughts and feelings. So if in his emotions bubble he had a not very confident feeling, if he had a sad feeling, if he had a grouchy, angry, cross feeling, and in addition to those feelings, he's thinking some unhelpful things too, like you're rubbish, you can't do it, you always get it wrong, I knew you couldn't do it, and you might as well give up now, you're not very good, are you? They were really unhelpful. So Drew in this picture has got all these unhelpful feelings going on and all these unhelpful thoughts. And because of that, yet again, we now know this impacts our behaviour. If we're thinking and feeling those thoughts, our behaviour is unlikely to be super positive. And in this picture, Drew has actually, gosh, he's slumped down on the floor. He's so fed up. His body language is closed. There he is on the floor. His core can't be very strong because actually he's flopped right down. He's really fed up. So, what Super States is trying to get us to do is really notice the feelings and emotions we've got and really notice our thoughts. So that if we're thinking unhelpful thoughts, which in turn are making us feel not too good at all, then we need to try and recognise that and do things to change our thoughts and feelings. Okay? So you've got to try and change the feelings you've got, change the thoughts you're having to positive thoughts, so that you're feeling good and happy. When that happens, when you think, no, I'm not going to think the unhelpful thoughts, I'm going to think the positive thoughts, when you make that change, your body language and your behaviour will change too. And that's when you notice that you start to feel strong. And you will feel particularly strong in that part of your body that we've discussed called the core. The very centre of you will feel strong, and your behaviours will become more positive, you will feel ready to take on challenges, and in all ways, mind and body, you will feel stronger. So, I just write strong there. Hopefully that has explained how superstates works, and as I said at the beginning, I'm going to go and have a go at that now and see, I hope I can switch my body from feeling not very confident and strong to feeling really super strong just by changing how I'm thinking and feeling. Okay, see you in a bit. Hello, Lou.
Matthew, as you answer the question, come on up. Okay, Matthew, put your arm up for me, please. Out. All right, Matthew, I want you to think that you are rubbish. You're not very good at anything. Feeling very sad, pretty lonely, fed up, depressed, all of that. You don't feel good about yourself at all, okay? Keep thinking those thoughts, and as I push down, I want you to resist sort of thing, but I want you to think really negative thoughts. You're really rubbish, nobody likes you, got no friends, nothing like that. Okay, all right, now pick your arm up again. I want you to flip it. I want you to feel really strong. You're really good, you've got lots of friends, you're feeling confident and strong, and you do really well, you learn well, you are feeling good and strong, okay? Keep feeling good and strong. And I want you to resist me, okay? So what happens there, Matthew? Absolutely. A very simple way of doing that, of showing what a state, superstate is. If you are feeling all those things, you don't feel very strong inside. You don't feel you've got that power to get through or do things and change things. But if you are confident and you feel positive and you know where you're going, then you have this strength that grows inside, that means that you stand taller, you look taller, you're physically stronger. You don't believe me? Do it with a friend at playtime. Have a go at home. Put the arm up, get somebody to push down on your arm when you're feeling very sad, very low, not feeling very good. And then do it by making your thoughts feel very, very positive and strong and really good. And just see what happens. Thank you, everybody at home. Be super state. You can watch part 2 in your classrooms or at home and do some of the tricks to help you have a super state of not mind